For the Armstrong brothers from Rotorua, bagpipes and pipe bands have become a way of life. Now the trio of brothers will compete against the world's best pipe bands at the World Pipe Band Championships in Scotland. Anei te purongo, a John Boynton.
There's no mistaking the haunting sound of bagpipes.
When you first hear it, you just know it's got a presence to it.
The Armstrong brothers bringing the sound of their Scottish tupuna to their tūranga waiwai at Whakarewarewa village.
If you hear it played really well, it can really stir you up, I guess. The pipes are all sort of the same. It's the sound they produce.
Rotorua twins Maneo and Ngatai Armstrong know their way around a set of bagpipes.
It all looks a little bit scary when you look at this. I guess for someone like me who doesn't know bagpipes.
Yeah, there's a few parts to it. This one's the bass reed.
The 20-year-olds first started playing as teenagers after their parents, Leslie and Roger, signed them up.
I sort of say to them, right, you need a sport and an arty for the year. And they hadn't chosen anything. I said, if you don't choose, I'm going to put you into bagpipes.
But they quickly found their groove, and they've been playing for 7 years.
When they first started, it was pretty awful.
And that's like most people that are in those bands, once they get hooked, they're in it for life, really.
And the twins are hooked on bagpipes.
I guess when you start getting better, you can appreciate the sound. You can just hear the different parts of the pipes.
Have you had any noise complaints?
No, we're lucky. Our neighbours, they all seem to love it.
The bagpipes are taking them around the country. Today the boys are in Wellington practising with the National Youth Pipe Band.
What did your mates at high school think when you told them you played the bagpipes?
I never told them. I thought it was kind of embarrassing.
I think embarrass is the right word because you're walking around in kilts, skirts, playing a noisy instrument.
Stuart McHale is a board member for the Royal New Zealand Pipe Band Association.
Now those times have changed. I think people like being a bit different and like being involved in more unusual things.
We just thought it was just an instrument for old people to play at Anzac, and it's a lot bigger than that.
Stuart, like the Armstrong brothers, grew up in Rotorua, an area known for its kapahaka prowess. But he says not all kids fit into that space.
If you've got a distinct voice and you can't find your space in music because kapahaka is largely up on stage and singing, so for quiet people, this is their way to be loud without sort of using their vocal cords.
Did the boys prefer wearing a kilt or a pew-pew?
They're still part of a group. They're still wearing a type of dress. Yeah, they would prefer to wear a kilt to a pew-pew.
I did kapahaka until like year 8, and then this sort of just took over.
Their younger brother Kairau also plays in the pipe band as a drummer.
Yeah, it's just met lots of new people from like all over the country and all over the world.
And he sees the appreciation his whānau have for the music.
Whenever we go to events, we always have like aunties and uncles saying that, oh, can you play for us? Oh, they just think it's cool. Yeah, it's kind of like merging two cultures, I guess.
I can tell that they are really proud of being Māori and, you know, Armstrong. You can't get too much more Scottish than an Armstrong surname, I think.
Today, the brothers are representing their whānau at the National Anzac Day service. It's being held at the Pukeahu National War Memorial in Wellington. It's a sight which always makes their parents proud.
I just love it, just watching them and...
Handsome.
Yeah.
This event is leading up to the biggest competition on the pipe band calendar, the World Pipe Band Championships in Scotland.
It's like Matatini in New Zealand. It's
Prestigious.
It's a prestigious contest.
The Armstrong brothers will compete in Glasgow with the Auckland District's pipe band.
We're pretty excited to go. The only ones in our band who haven't been to Scotland, and it looks like it's going to be quite an exciting trip.
They watch a lot of pipe bands on TV. Yeah, especially the ones in Scotland that have been taking out, you know, the championships.
150 top bands will be competing. There'll be tens of thousands of spectators.
Great emotional impact.
And it's broadcast on the BBC.
Even if we place top 10, that would be a huge achievement.
Stuart hopes other young Māori follow suit and can be inspired by the Armstrong brothers.
It's about soaking up the experience. It's about representing your family, representing your mum and dad back at home and being up on TV and enjoying it.
And they'll be taking a piece of home with them.
You're always proud of your children, aren't you? And you're always there, hopefully, to encourage them. We've sort of got to the stage now where we have to back off because they're getting older and they're finding their own path with their music. But we're always #1 supporters, always. Yeah.